Tonight's the night. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment, and we're here with another Dexter video, resurrection style, baby. And it is time to break down the sneak peek that got revealed here on Thursday. So let's begin with it. We'll break it down in the sections. So yeah, it begins with Prater and Charlie talking to each other. Charlie doesn't like the fact that they're in this very open location, and Prater, you can clearly see that Prater's he's a wee bit on edge, man. He totally agrees with well, he's kind of up his own arse, man, which of course would actually make him really small, but he shuts her down. He basically says, shut the fuck up, Charlie, I pay you to do a job, so do it. She's obviously a bit worried, but it was weird just seeing him like put Charlie down in that spot. Dexter, Red, whatever you want to call him, he's hanging about like a bad smell. We get the Gemini killer and Al talking to each other. Al's like, oh, if you would have asked me if I would have thought I was going to end up with a billionaire in a castle, then you would have had to pinched me, man. Something along those lines. And I see another thing at that. I mean, I seen an interview on a talk show that Peter Dinklage did, right? And like they're like, oh, you play a billionaire. What's like that? What's like that? And he's like, oh, it's scummy. You know, it's like, I'm not saying Peter Dinklage is a billionaire, right? Or the late night talk show guy's a billionaire. But why do they do those interviews? And why is it like so condescending? Like they're pretending like they're one of us, you know, working class, or even if you, I mean, you don't even have to be working class, you know, I mean, you could be middle class. I mean, they are beyond middle class, you know what I mean? They are fucking making millions, man. Two multi-millionaires easy, right? There's probably a case they're closer to fucking being billionaires than being zero. And it's like the way they do those interviews, it's so like, it's no right, man. I mean, I'm not saying they do it on purpose, I don't know, but he's like, oh, what's it like playing a billionaire? And I'm not saying Peter Dinklage is anything like the character Prater, right? But you know, he's got a lot of fucking money in the bank, man. So yeah, I think that's a wee bit disingenuous from them, but here, it is what it is in that regard. So yeah, Al, Gemini killer are talking. We quickly begin to see that the Gemini killer is back to his former self. Well, say former self. None of this confidence pish. Come on, Jake, go. And that's me telling the dog to get across the road there, because I was almost late to the lights. But yeah, Gemini killer back to his original self. You know, the contained self, not the bubbly, eccentric version that we've seen Dexter kill. So yeah, the twin that's definitely more annoying is the twin to have died last episode. And I think this Gemini killer is going to be really interesting, to say the least, for Dexter to bring down. What I could see is Dexter actually turning his attention to Al instead of this Gemini killer, because I think going for the same guy in back-to-back episodes would be a bit shite. But at the same time, I wonder if Prater knows. I wonder if Prater knows it's the Gemini killers, not the Gemini, and just, you know, there's twins involved. Probably not, because I feel like that's Gemini's ace in the hole. Just like Dexter ain't the Dark Passenger, he is the Bay Harbour Butcher. But yeah, those two talk, and then Dexter's like speaking, and then Prater sits him down. Oh, where's Lol? He's like, I can't get hold of him. He's been MIA. So at this point they're worried about Lol. I wonder if his tattooed mistress got the jump on him or something. Obviously we know Dexter killed him. But then the big reveal here from Prater to the rest of the crew that Mamma Mia, Lady Vengeance, whatever you want to call her, took her own life in prison. Now, I've seen a lot of speculation that she ain't actually dead. And if she ain't actually dead, that'd be interesting. But see, think of it, right? She doesn't actually know. But she doesn't know anything about Dexter. She would have if Batista got to him and they put two and two together. And she's like, wait, what? He's a different guy? And I think that's what it's missing, man. That's what I believe it's actually. I think that's what it's missing, that wee twist that it should have done. Like some kind of reference that she finds out that he is actually the Bay Harbour Butcher. It's Dexter Morgan. Because, I don't know, her getting kept alive by Charlie and Prater seems a bit unrealistic. But that's what, I mean, I'm seeing that get floated around, how we might make a fid on it. And then, yeah, the episode kind of just, or the sneak peek, ends. But I'm seeing people in the comments, oh, I've waited all week for a sneak peek. I thought you'd give me something better than this, to the actual account. You know what the problem is with these fucking losers, man? They're all like brain dead retards. You know, their brain is full of brain rot and they've got the attention span of a goldfish. They need television shows to, you know, release like in bulk, release full seasons. I don't need that, but anyway, I'll be back very soon.